Hello! I'd like to show you how to record a background when you're recording full screen or an application. So let's run through some of the scenarios. To do this, you're going to need to be in Pro mode. So if you go to View and then Show Pro mode, and this is because you need layers. Let's start with the case of full screen recording. Now, right now, V6 can't change the background of the actual screen itself. But if you did have this full screen layer, and let me move that so I can show it's a layer. If you had an inset there, you can set a background on that. So let me show you how to do that. So let's say you've set up something like this. Then what you do is add another layer. You can either go empty or image, but we're going to put an image there. So let me show you that. So I'll ask for what one I want, and I am going to want downloads. Some funny sorted thing. I have this steampunk wallpaper here. Okay, by default that is sitting on top, which is probably not what we want, so we can drag that underneath. Then, yeah, still not quite meeting the edges, so we'll need to do some resizing. Just going to push this up there and then just resize this. And there we have it. You can also choose, because each of these is a layer, each of the layers are listed on this left-hand side here. If I click on my steampunk wallpaper, and I could change the opacity of that, I can flip it if I want it to look slightly different. So that's basically how to set any kind of background. Now, I guess I'll cover the other types as well. So full screen recording, it creates a layer which has the whole screen in it, which of course has the existing background that we can see here. If you had an application recording, so you'll notice that it's black. And the reason for that is it's only recording those applications from the built-in Retina display that are listed here, which is none. So that's why we don't get anything. And we can move this layer. I just want to show you that it is actually a layer, right? Let me resize that. So I right click, fit to canvas. So this is a layer just with nothing in it. If we add an application, and I'll choose perhaps Activity Monitor, which isn't running, so let's run that. This is just so that I can show you that we have something to record. Okay, so now, let me make this a little smaller. We have our recording of applications, and you'll see that it's basically the whole desktop, but it's only recording whatever applications that I specify, and there could be multiple. I've just only got one listed. If you want to add more, you can just click this little plus symbol here. So you can record many applications, but they end up having a black background. That's something I'd like to improve in the future, but it requires Apple to make a change. So you can do the same thing. Perhaps Activity Monitor is bigger. It's going to be hard to see, but you get the idea, I hope. Now, there is a way to record just a window where you get rid of all of this black. So let's do that. And that's called Single Window Application Capture, this option here. Note also that you don't have to just create a new layer. You can get an existing layer and you can change its type. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to change it to single window. And I had been messing with this earlier, which is why it's already got Activity Monitor. So let me delete this and press the delete key. So now we've got nothing. I'll add in single window so that you can see what I'm doing from scratch. It starts as a full layer. It's taking up the whole space, but there's no window chosen yet. So I click that. Much the same as before, we get to choose. Activity Monitor is there on the top right. I'll choose that. Now you can only choose one in single window mode. It's literally single window. But there's nothing to stop you having multiple of these layers if you wanted to record multiple windows. And of course, it's only recording that. You see it takes up the full screen, and I've got our background there. We can make this a little smaller, say, and move it here. So if you want to just record a single window with your own nice background, that's how you'd go about doing that. What else can I show you about that? That's probably it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll do another video. Just try and keep these things short. All right. Have a good day.